chance to go to work with the great Helen Mirren. That must be an amazing experience.
She's amazing. She's so inspiring.
You know, I saw her at like my neighborhood little Chinese restaurant one day here in LA, and she like had her hair in pigtails and she was wearing jeans and a little gingham top. I'm like, that's Helen Mirren. She was so like just a regular gal, just out having some Chinese food.
She's always like that. First day of rehearsal, she came up and introduced herself to me and the other girl who's playing my role too.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just so casually talking to us, and she kind of blends in with everyone. And, you know, people that are so famous like that, sometimes, you know, you get a little nervous because you don't know if they're going to be, you know, not what you think them to be. But
right.
I think she's even more inspiring once you meet her because she's just such a great person to be around. And, yeah, you know, the show is, you know, kind of nearing an end, but she's still thinking of, what can we do to make this better? Like, you know, she was like, how about we go down together so then the audience connects with the same person? And, you know, one time she was like, why don't you face a little more this way? Because it's such a great line, and I want this side of the audience to see you. And she's constantly, you know, thinking about what she can do to make the show better. And obviously she could probably blow it off because she's so amazing anyway. But just watching her being so dedicated to what she does is really inspiring.
Wow.
And there was recently a prime minister election in London, so that affected the show. We had to change some lines.
You've actually adjusted it for current
We did, because there's a present meeting with one of her prime ministers, and so they had to mention the election because it's supposed to be present time, and then when he got reelected, they changed some of the script for that so it would be accurately present day, which is kind of cool. Yeah.
What a fabulous education you're getting. So you're a veteran of living in New York now. This is your second year, right?
Yes.
Off and on.
Which
I have
great.
a great picture of some of the benefits of living in New York. Here you are, you know, just hanging out with your best friend, Hugh Jackman. Got that?
Oh my gosh. This was like last week he came to our show.
That's so funny.
It was very exciting. Yes. So I'm doing a concert musical called Merman's Apprentice.
Yes.
And it's about this girl who runs away from home and is obsessed with Ethel Merman. And she ends up running into her and meeting her. And Ethel kind of ends up taking her under her wing because she can sing, and her producer ends up deciding to produce an all-child cast of Hello Dolly with Muriel Plackenstein, the girl, will star in it, and so she becomes Merman's Apprentice.
Oh, that's hilarious. And you are doing this with the great Clea Blackhurst. She is so talented.
Yes. I haven't met her yet, but I'm going to
fantastic.
soon. I'm very excited. I think next week we're going to have a rehearsal together.
Yeah. So this is at Birdland Jazz Club, part of their Broadway at Birdland series. So how did you get involved in that?
It was just an audition that my agent was like, you know, why don't you go audition for this? And I did, and I ended up getting called back for it, and then here I am.
And here you are.
My siblings are a huge part of support system for me.
Right.
They support me in everything that I do, and I try to support them in whatever they want to do. And we all have a really strong bond together. We all play together and talk together and laugh together, and I don't think I could do it without them. You know, being here, the audience, I was away from them for a while because they didn't come and live with me here.
Right.
And it was so different not having them there and being like an only child. I would be sitting around and be like, what am I going to do? What am I siblings?
Yeah, when you're used to a house full of companions.
So happy. Yeah. We were so happy to be together, and for like people, or just, you know, like kids who want to be in theater, that it's also just important to be a kid and have, you know, your family. Like, I have like such a great support system with my family and friends, and give a little shout out to all my friends that I have in St. Louis and in New York. And yeah, have fun. So.
Hey, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to like it and feel free to share it. And if you're new to this page, click on my face and subscribe. And also, please make sure to leave a comment and let me know what you want to hear more about in the world of Cabarabia. Broadway, jazz, pop, the new Barbra Streisand record, whatever you want to talk about.